Good morning. It is a happy Tuesday morning, May the 12th. I am here with your assignment for today. But first, let me just apologize for posting my assignment yesterday so late in the afternoon. You all know me well, and you all know that Bailey Boo Boo is my favorite, and I love her. And yesterday was a tough day. She is not feeling well, and I ended up having to take her to the vet and was spent a lot of the day just kind of trying to figure out what's going on with her. So I still don't have an answer. She's still not feeling well today, but certainly we're going to try to put our heads together and figure out what it is that's bothering her. So if you're interested in being a pet detective or a vet about what's going on with her, I will share on a video some things that's going on, and I'll tell you what I'm doing to sort of narrow down all the things that are that it could be that's bothering her. So for today's assignment, we kind of have to start with what we looked at yesterday. And what we have here is this shape, this yellow with like holes in it, 3D shape. And I can see that it's part of a box. I can see it's like a wooden box is on the bottom, and that these like columns are yellow. They have some holes in them. Some look like the holes are empty, maybe not. I can't really tell, but they are kind of look like it's kind of full of holes. And I see these shapes, and number one, I think it's so my thinking about this is I think it's beautiful. I think it's just this almost a piece of art. Second, I'm wondering so many things. I'm wondering, what is it? Was this made by somebody like a human, or was this made by an animal? I'm wondering, why is it in a box? I'm wondering, what are these, why are some of these columns, if you will, long and kind of windy? If you look at this one, it kind of really comes all the way down, and this one kind of winds all the way in, almost like a heart here. And then you've got some that are these small little, almost towers, as opposed to a column. So, I'm wondering, why are some longer and like a continuation, and why are some short? What did they start? Was it built from the inside, or was it built starting on the outside working in? Why does the ones on the inside look more almost like a orangey color versus is it just because they're more compact and the light can't get in there? What are in those columns? You can really see, like, almost think like a labyrinth, right? Like a maze you have to get out of. So today I want you to look at so hopefully you did your See, Think, Wonder chart, and you've included some of those thinkings and your observations on that chart. If you got a chance to do Storm Board, let me know. I think it's super cool. I love the idea that we could all kind of post it on one place. But so give me some feedback on that. And then, here's what we want to look at today. So here's this video. So I notice a box, and I notice that it's filled with bees, and I can see they're flying around, and I presume they're bees, right? I know this is man-made because I can see there's a hole here. This is wood. These slats are not that even there. But I'm noticing that it looks like they're all in one corner, right? And then they kind of come about and they get bigger. But it looks like they're almost coming towards us in this. But take a look here. Let me go back. See how we start with nothing in this, right? There's nothing here. And look, it's almost like they're trying to decide which corner they're going to be in. You've got some down here and some up here and some up here. So here's a box. Well, what do you think it might be? I don't know. I have a thought. So this video is a sped up video. So look at the date, May 26, 2010. So in the May 26, so about this time, there's nothing really here. And this is a video of it. It's being sped up. And then look at the number of bees. It looks like there becomes bigger and bigger, or more and more. But look what they're doing. So I'm thinking when they're huddled together, it's nighttime, right? I can't quite see because I have this thing. Oh yeah, so 9:23, so 2300. So it's like almost midnight. My guess is they're staying warm together, right? It's nighttime and they're sleeping. And then of course, the day comes, right? So it warms up and they start to go out. You can see that pattern. So there's a pattern that at nighttime they huddle together and they don't necessarily go in and out, right? They keep warm. But look what they're building. So look here for a second. I see 1 tower, 2 towers, 3 towers, right? And I see they're kind of, one's bigger in the background, smaller, smaller. Now, I see this is building. Now, I know a little bit about bees, and I know that they make honeycomb. So I'm thinking, there's that thinking part, that it might be honeycomb. Notice that they're actually starting to build a new cone before they finish the other one. So I'm just going to let you watch the last minute of this by yourself. And I want you to make some observations about what you see is happening. And then we're going to try to make some connections to the picture that we saw. Okay, so it's August 13th. And look at this video. Here's all these honeycombs that have started to really fill this box. But notice that the bees are gone, right? Before it was swarmed, or maybe they're all at the front. I'm not really sure where they went, but it looks like the bees are gone. So, looking at this, my video number one, that song is The Flight of the Bees. And so I thought that was very funny and fitting that they put it there. Number two, I think that video shows us a lot about just sort of this, what the bees do over the summer in their hive. But why does this look like this? Is this a beehive? Is this the same thing? What do you think? So that's today's assignment. You're going to fill that out, do a quick compare and contrast, see what you're seeing, what you're thinking, and we'll go from there. So I see somebody just popped onto my this picture, and that will be your assignment. Now, this week, we're also going to do a couple of other things. We're going to look at bees, and we're going to look at, I have an article for you to read about the bees. I want you to look at sort of the bees being endangered and sort of things that we're doing in current event wise with bees. And then we're also going to look at the murder hornet that's starting to come, that maybe you've heard about in the news this week. So I told you we're going to kind of combine science and social studies this week and look at some current events. So we're going to talk at the end of the week about the murder hornet. So that's where we're going. But today, look at those two things, make some connections, and look for your other assignments. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Reach out if you have any questions. Bye, guys.